here, part of PickDawgz, and it's a wonderful Thursday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at PickDawgz. I'm gonna be looking at the MLB games that's going on today. I guys got you covered in two MLB player props that I like, and then I'm gonna be sliding on over to the NBA, the association, and get you guys paid. Hey man, I got a trifecta spot that we're gonna be hitting: a points, player, rebounds, and assist prop. I got some rebounding props, and I got some scoring props, and I got a double prop to get you on top. Man, let's talk about it real quick. Leon Drysdale. I mean, we had him over 2.5 shots on goal. And I mean, he came through in the last 30 seconds of the game. What about that game, though? That Edmonton Oilers game was crazy. I mean, just crazy, man. That's hockey playoffs for you guys, man. And what'd you guys think about the NBA slate, man? I mean, the Indiana Pacers went up, and then they got beat up. Like, man, what happened with that game? What happened with that game? What happened with MLB, though, man? How'd we do out there? My boy Chris Sale came through and prevailed. Over 7Ks, he gave us like 10 of them things. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. First player prop that I like on the prop shop. I'm going to be looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is my trifecta player spot. I'm going to be taking Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to be taking him over 29 points. He's been able to hit this at a 60% clip. He's all as advertised out there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then I'm going to be taking him over 5.5 rebounds. He's been able to hit this for us at a 60% clip. The way he plays the game, it reminds me of when he was with the Jazz back in the day. He used to rebound galore. He used to be like a Dame Lillard point guard out there. And if you guys don't know, Dame Lillard, when he was with Portland, used to rebound a lot. Then we're taking him over 4.5 assists, hitting at a 60% clip. He's used to being the point guard. It's just that when he came to this team, they got Darius Garland. So Darius Garland, they don't need him to be the point guard. But he's been able to hit his assists at a 60% clip. So we're taking him over his points, rebounds, and his assists. Take him individually. But the real thing is this: parlay all three. Meet me at the window. Let's get paid. That's how we did it yesterday. What? We hit with the Josh Hart trifecta spot. You know how we do over here. Now, let's keep it going, okay? Let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers a little bit more. So, the big man's been banged up, Jared Allen, okay? I've been waiting for him to come out in the lineup. So if he's in the lineup today, we're rolling him out. We're going to be taking him over 13.5 points. He's been able to hit this for us at a 100% clip, okay? You guys know the story with him, though. If he can't get out there for the lineup, I am going to be looking at Mobley, but I'm not going to be looking at Mobley the way that you guys think. I got a player prop for that, but I'm taking him over his point prop in here at 13.5. I think he should be able to put up some points on the Boston Celtics, who don't got anybody down there big low besides Harford. Now, let's look at the OKC Thunder game. I'm going to be taking Chet Holmgren over 16.5 points. I needed to wait to game one to see how the matchups played out. I like his matchup. I like, the advantages he's going to have against the Dallas Mavericks out there. So I'm going to be taking him over his point prop in here. Then I'm taking Shea Alexander over 28 points, okay? Yeah, last game out, we gave him out. He hit for us, man. He had 29 points. That's always where he's been at, it seems like, for the last 2 years. No matter what, he's either going to have 29 or 31 points. 29 or 33 points. But in this one, I think he could go for 33, Scottie Pippen numbers. Now, look, let's go to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, these two players didn't show up. One, Luka Doncic, but we don't care because we ain't on him today. We're on Kyrie Irving because this guy is going to show up. And we're taking him over his point prop at 23 points, okay? Last game out, not the best shooting, but he still came and gave us 20 points. And I think he was like 7 from the 14 from the field. Now, look, last player prop that I like in the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers, we're going to be looking at Evan Mobley just to get a double-double. Yes, he can do it all, man. He can give us at least 14 points per game, and he's averaging about 8.5, 9 rebounds, okay? And he stepped it up in the postseason right now. I'm taking him to get a double-double. He's been able to hit this at a 60% clip. And I ain't talking about the double-double at in and out. I'm talking about either points and rebounds. So that's what we're going to be getting in this one. Two player props in the MLB that I like. Let's get it on. Minnesota Twins. I'm taking Pablo Lopez. We're going to be taking him over his K prop in this game. 45 strikeouts on the year. Okay. Taking on the Seattle Mariners. Speaking of the Seattle Mariners, give me Logan Gilbert. I'm taking him over his K prop as well. 50 Ks on the year right now. When it comes down to it, he's been showing that, hey, I'm that number. I could be a capable number one. Maybe, you know, Luis Castillo, he holds it down. Logan Gilbert, he's showing up. And Kirby, he's solid, man. The Seattle Mariners got some solid trios out there. But let's go ahead and take them over as K-prop in here. Now, look, after you guys are done watching this, watch the UFC Bet With Me series. I went over all the picks for you guys so you guys can see exactly how we're coming at the UFC card this week. Last week, we went 10-3. My rebound NBA props. Before we go over the recap, I split it up for you guys. We're going to be taking Jared Allen over 10.5 rebounds. We're going to be taking Chat Holmgren over 8.5 rebounds. And we're going to be taking Jason Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. Now, it's time for the recap time. Donovan Mitchell over 29 points. Donovan Mitchell over 5.5 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists. Jared Allen over 13.5 points. Chat Holmgren over 16.5 points. Shea over 28 points. Irving over 23 points. Mobley to get a double-double. Allen over 10.5 rebounds. Holmgren over 8.5 rebounds. Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. Lopez over his K-prop. Gilbert over his K-prop. Mobley just to get a double-double. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz.